Who is Oprah Winfrey? Oprah Gail Winfrey, born Orpah Gail Winfrey, January 29, 1954. Also known mononymously as Oprah, is an American talk show host, television producer, actress, author, and media proprietor. She is best known for her talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, broadcast from Chicago, which ran in national syndication for 25 years, from 1986 to 2011. Dubbed the Queen of All Media, she was the richest African American of the 20th century and was once the world's only black billionaire. By 2007, she was often ranked as the most influential woman in the world. Winfrey was born into poverty in rural Mississippi to a single teenage mother and later raised in inner-city Milwaukee. She has stated that she was molested during her childhood and early teenage years and became pregnant at 14. Her son was born prematurely and died in infancy. Winfrey was then sent to live with the man she calls her father, Vernon Winfrey, a barber in Nashville, Tennessee, and landed a job in radio while still in high school. By 19, she was a co-anchor for the local evening news. Winfrey's often emotional, extemporaneous delivery eventually led to her transfer to the daytime talk show arena, and after boosting a third-rated local Chicago talk show to first place, she launched her own production company. Credited with creating a more intimate, confessional form of media communication, Winfrey popularized and revolutionized the tabloid talk show genre pioneered by Phil Donahue. By the mid-1990s, Winfrey had reinvented her show with a focus on literature, self-improvement, mindfulness, and spirituality. Though she has been criticized for unleashing a confession culture, promoting controversial self-help ideas, and having an emotion-centered approach, 16, she has also been praised for overcoming adversity to become a benefactor to others. Winfrey also emerged as a political force in the 2008 presidential race, with her endorsement of Barack Obama estimated to have been worth about 1 million votes during the 2008 Democratic primaries. In the same year, she formed her own network, the Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN. In 2013, Winfrey was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama. In 1994, she was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. She has received honorary doctorate degrees from multiple universities. Winfrey has won many awards throughout her career, including 18 Daytime Emmy Awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award and the Chairman's Award, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, including the Bob Hope Humanitarian Award, a Tony Award, a Peabody Award, and the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award awarded by the Academy Awards, in addition to 2 competitive Academy Award nominations. Winfrey was elected as a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences in 2021. Top 50 Quotes by Oprah Winfrey. Turn your wounds into wisdom. You can have it all. Just not all at once. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. True forgiveness is when you can say, thank you for that experience. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. If a man wants you, nothing can keep him away. If he doesn't want you, nothing can make him stay. Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, working hard, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. I trust that everything happens for a reason, even if we are not wise enough to see it. Breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. Quote, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Surround yourself only with people who are going to take you higher." Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Every day brings a chance for you to draw in a breath, kick off your shoes, and dance. If friends disappoint you over and over, that's in large part your own fault. Once someone has shown a tendency to be self-centered, you need to recognize that and take care of yourself. People aren't going to change simply because you want them to. One of the hardest things in life to learn are which bridges to cross and which bridges to burn. You don't become what you want, you become what you believe. I don't want anyone who doesn't want me. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Tilda Maya Angelou. Remember this because it will happen many times in your life. When people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Not the 29th time. When a man doesn't call you back the first time. When you are mistreated the first time. When someone shows you lack of integrity or dishonesty the first time. Know that this will be followed many other times. That will some point in life come back to haunt or hurt you. Live your life in truth. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. You will survive anything if you live your life from the point of view of truth. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. Some women have a weakness for shoes. I can go barefoot if necessary. I have a weakness for books. You get to know who you really are in a crisis. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand. Your true passion should feel like breathing. It's that natural. I believe that every single event in life happens in an opportunity to choose love over fear. When you undervalue what you do, the world will undervalue who you are. Step away from the mean girls, and say bye-bye to feeling bad about your looks. Are you ready to stop colluding with a culture that makes so many of us feel physically inadequate? Say goodbye to your inner critic, and take this pledge to be kinder to yourself and others. This is a call to arms. A call to be gentle, to be forgiving, to be generous with yourself. The next time you look into the mirror, try to let go of the storyline that says you're too fat or too sallow, too ashy or too old. Your eyes are too small or your nose too big. Just look into the mirror and see your face. When the criticism drops away, what you will see then is just you, without judgment, and that is the first step toward transforming your experience of the world. Think like a queen if not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. The great courageous act that we must all do, is to have the courage to step out of our history and past so that we can live our dreams. Self-esteem comes from being able to define the world in your own terms and refusing to abide by the judgments of others. Dogs are my favorite role models. I want to work like a dog, doing what I was born to do with joy and purpose. I want to play like a dog, with total, jolly abandon. I want to love like a dog, with unabashed devotion and complete lack of concern about what people do for a living, how much money they have, or how much they weigh. The fact that we still live with dogs, even when we don't have to herd or hunt our dinner, gives me hope for humans and canines alike. You have to find what sparks a light in you so that you in your own way can illuminate the world. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. You are responsible for your life. You can't keep blaming somebody else for your dysfunction. Life is really about moving on. Only make decisions that support your self-image, self-esteem, and self-worth. When I look at the future, it's so bright it burns my eyes. As you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you, the first time around. Every day brings a chance to live free of regret and with as much joy, fun, and laughter as you can stand. Do the one thing you think you cannot do. Fail at it. Try again. Do better the second time. The only people who never tumble are those who never mount the high wire. Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different. It's accepting the past for what it was, and using this moment and this time to help yourself move forward. The whole point of being alive is to evolve into the complete person you were intended to be. I know for sure that what we dwell on is who we become. It makes no difference how many peaks you reach if there was no pleasure in the climb. Meditate. Breathe consciously. Listen. Pay attention. Treasure every moment. Make the connection. You look at yourself and you accept yourself for who you are, and once you accept yourself for who you are, you become a better person. The best thing about dreams is that fleeting moment, when you are between asleep and awake, when you don't know the difference between reality and fantasy, when for just that one moment you feel with your entire soul that the dream is reality, and it really happened. If you want your life to be more rewarding, you have to change the way you think.